Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Let's get started right away with an oracle deck as usual, and please remember it's just general reading, so take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like or comment for this video and to subscribe to my channel, to spread the news. And thanks to those who are already supporting me. Today, I'm guided to do additional question again. So let's see what the energies are, and then we're gonna check DFDM and the connection energies. I'm gonna pull the cards now for, actually let's do the cards for both twins, for the twin flame journey. Yeah, I think it worked really well yesterday. And then I have my oracle cards with messages from Divine Masculine, so we're gonna pull a few of those. Let's see, what do we have? What do we need to know for the twin flame journey today? All right, we got a few. I'll take them. Where you need to be, number 26. Acknowledge how you're feeling. Have faith the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. And you are where you need to be, basically. Shared inspiration. Wow. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules and really be aware of what fulfills your heart. So I'm sensing the hint on the mission opportunities for light workers. Take note, your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. So pay attention. Do more of meditation, or at least being by yourself in a quiet space to hear the answers. And mind that you aren't gonna hear voices. It's about your inner knowing. But even in order to get that into your conscious mind, right? To have that realization, that aha moment, you still need to be in a quiet and balanced space. Dive into new depth. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you're feeling about your current situation. Yeah, it's all the cards are kind of the classics of what we can tell ourselves any day, right? Every day about the twin flame journey, all steps. But yeah, it's important to be reminded of those things actually, because oftentimes we do get absorbed by either daily routine or by our feelings and our ego, or what other people are saying or doing and stuff like that. So yeah, we need a reminder from time to time. And I like that it's confirming, like, you have the answers, you are in the right spot. Please take on a new project and don't worry too much. That's the essence of it. Okay, let's see what we have for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and connection energy, and I'll pull some clarifiers. What is going on with DMs and connection? The Fool card for DF. There you go. That's really, I was just talking about all those things that the Fool embraces, right? Enjoying the moment, not worrying about the future, knowing that he's exactly where he's supposed to be, and having that leap of faith to start a new project. And it said without the constraints of time and rules, right? That's the Fool card. Matched perfectly. Thank you. Divine Masculine, 8 of Pentacles. Always. Wow. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I've also seen that for a while, so it's about having a plan. Or at least trusting, I'm hearing clarification, trusting that what you are investing now, like the seeds you're sowing, or you're planting are gonna be worth it, you know, are gonna bring the result. But you need to have that intention that the starting steps that you're taking in whatever that new project is or will be for you, you need to believe in it, that it's gonna, you know, it's gonna bring fruit, it's gonna grow, you know, it's gonna be like, but she's watering the plant here. You need to believe that the plant is gonna grow, that is gonna be fine, it's gonna be great. Otherwise, it's not gonna work out. That's really all the plan that you need right now. And know the next step, of course. The Hermit. Alright. No major arcanas today apart from the Fool, so it's kind of like another day at the office, sort of. Got the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck here, though, now that I said it. And we have Fool clarified by the Hermit. So Aquarius energy and the Virgo energy. But yeah, I'm seeing, again, we were just talking about, one of the cards was about being in a quiet space and being able to hear the answers, right? That's the Hermit, quintessential Hermit for me. So we basically went through all of this when I was reading the explanation for the cards, right? Basically, it reflects 100%. This equals this. The combination of a Fool and a Hermit. The biggest difference is, of course, that the Hermit is about standing still and going within, right? A Fool is about taking action. It's having a leap of faith and walking forward. Fool is not just about dreaming, it's not just thinking. He doesn't really think that much, right? Let's be honest, right? But he takes steps, yes. Okay, for DM we have Eight of Pentacles clarified by Two of Swords and Page of Wands. Yeah, so Divine Masculines are learning also some new skills and some new tricks in taking action and what they do in life. And this is much larger than just a job, like a 3D job. But masculines are in general about working, about taking action, you know, it's about being active, right? But they're now kind of trying to discover the new motivation for that action. That it's not just logically like this is what makes sense, or, you know, I need to have something to eat tomorrow at my table, something. This is much deeper than that. So they're trying to analyze what is the motivation in their current job and what they do, like whatever their occupation is. It could be hobbies as well, right? Anything that takes their energy, you know, physically, mentally, emotionally, where they invest resources. They're reconsidering, like, is that really what suits me? Is that really making me happy? Or maybe it was, you know, with the flow of time, it just grew to be almost like an automatic habit, but I don't enjoy it as much. Maybe it's because of the people around me who are involved in that activity that I'm not enjoying it anymore, right? So they're kind of doing that inventory of what they're busy doing these days. Why are they so busy? Why are they getting tired, right? And understanding if there is a spark there, if there is an inspiration, or if there are new things to discover, right? Because that's essentially one of our sources of inspiration and motivation to do stuff. It's interesting. And for the connection, didn't pull clarifications, but we have King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Page of Cups. Yeah, so in this deck, Page of Cups is a kind of a celebration, right? Celebration of love. We have two lovers and the guy who's kind of like toasting. But yeah, it's even in the description of the card that there is this celebration of love, like in its pure form, in its innocence, without thinking too much of the tomorrows. And you have the chalice itself, right? What is being toasted, the beauty of love itself, right? So it's about being happy and joyful about having love in their life or in our life, right? Because this is the connection energy. It's about just acknowledging how beautiful it is without putting any specific expectations or plans. It's like, you know, Are we gonna move in tomorrow? Imagine that the girl is asking the guy that in the moment. The moment is gonna be spoiled, right? Or like, are we gonna have a joint bank account or something? It's about just enjoying this beautiful feeling, right? And those emotions around it. And with the King of Pentacles, this is of course kind of integrating the knowledge and the energy, like the high vibration energy that the twins currently have, that they have embraced recently, into the physical, in the abundance, into the external resources, right? How does it turn into financial abundance? First of all, yeah, don't worry about it too much. We had that, like, you are where you're supposed to be, things are gonna work out. Don't worry too much about when and how it's gonna happen for you. The second part is, of course, to stay, and this is one of the, you see there are also like people around him. So I'm also getting that it's important for the money to flow. And it almost looks to me like he's, somebody's kind of like pouring money from the bag. Yeah, maybe bag. And there's also a squirrel that's very interested in it. So there is enough for everybody, right? The universe is abundant. There is enough for the squirrel, for these guys around, for him, for his whole kingdom. So don't get hung up on like getting hold to your money, or like making a specific investment plan not to lose money. The more you are concerned about those things, the less you're gonna attract money, let's put it that way, or the faster they're gonna disappear. So it's very important to keep to the flow and to have that mindset that the universe is abundant and there is enough for everybody. So it should be free, and you should be in that King of Pentacle space. You see how much he's got, like he's got plenty, and he's even got people working for him. He's doing great. This kind of entrepreneurial King of Pentacles. So you should get into that state of mind, even if you feel like in reality that's not necessarily the case yet. But that's where you're supposed to be, in that mind space, already acknowledging that you have plenty, and you always have as much as you need. There is no lack. There's plenty. That idea. And of course, it doesn't just refer to money. Take it how resonates, whatever resources you need, or that you feel that may be necessary for completing your goals. If the same applies. All right, and to finish us off, I'm gonna pull, actually we had an additional question. Yes. So let's pull the cards for what struggles do Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine have in their 3D life today. What struggle do Divine Feminines have? Ace of Swords. Being in their truth. Yeah, it takes time to get into the habit. And it can be painful at first, because it will also mean that people around you will not like that very much. But trust me, out of my personal experience, it's 100% worth it. And you're gonna feel so much better. The first emotion could be stress or sadness out of, leaving somebody behind or having an argument with someone. But don't get into the argument, don't get into the emotions. Just accept that it's not easy for people to accept the truth. Respect what they're going through. Don't get involved into too much of the emotions, but respect yourself for going through that, because that was really valuable both for you and for that other person or people. Okay, what about Divine Masculines? What are they going through? The Empress and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so they're going through this desire to be more. That's what I'm hearing. They see Divine Feminine as this beautiful Empress that is the Queen of Queens, right? The quintessential Divine Feminine energy. And they see themselves as the Knight of Wands, that is kind of like definitely below the Empress level, right? So not feeling like an equal at this point in time. That's the biggest struggle. And also trying to get to the Empress, like really wanting to get to the Empress, having a lot of passion, a lot of desire, a lot of feelings, but kind of like feeling, I'm getting this feeling like they're always on the way. Like, you know, honey, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm gonna be there soon. And that soon never arrives. It's like that bad scenario of Groundhog Day, where you're always kind of like rushing somewhere, but you never actually get in there. For some reason, something's always on the way, and they cannot get to the destination, at least the way they want, right? Because this is probably more figurative about how do they arrive, what do they say and do, how do they express themselves to the Empress. That's their struggle. Okay, to finish us off, but in both cases, that's what the twins are overcoming, right? That's what I'm getting. It's work in progress. Some messages from Divine Masculines now. To finish. All right, I got, there is pain I have experienced which I don't talk about. Please, can we start over? And I don't feel good enough for you, so I run. Yeah, so we saw that in the cards. But good luck to both twins to get through this time, and I'm sure that this will lead to more discoveries and more abundance in your life. Thanks very much for staying with me today, guys. I appreciate you all, and I'll be back again very, very soon. Bye, everyone.